the three-legged productivity stool. It's myOrganized.life, October 8th, 2018.
Good afternoon.
Well, how are you? Did you have a good weekend?
I did. Did you?
Yes. I saw on Instagram you went to, Sesame Street Live?
Sesame Street Live yesterday.
Ooh,
it was pretty exciting. My friend got tickets, so
you get to buy one of those $10 things, a pop or whatever?
Oh, 10.
Oh, is that a small?
It was $12 for a thing like this with a Cookie Monster straw on it.
Oh my goodness! Look out, folks!
I know. Free tickets turns into $40 worth of plastic junk.
Yes, that's okay.
Anyway.
Well, this is myOrganized.life live. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
This is the show where we give you organizing tips, advice, and on Mondays recap our weekends. My daughter ran the Twin Cities Marathon.
I saw that.
Yes.
Cool. How'd she do?
She did really well. 4.5 hours.
Nice.
So we were out there cheering on.
Was that her first marathon?
That was her first. Yeah, she did well.
Very cool.
Now she's already talking about qualifying for Boston Marathon. It's like, okay, we'll do them one at a time.
Wow. Hey.
It's pretty impressive.
Ambition.
Yes. Well, ambition comes with productivity.
That's right.
Do you realize that? You can't get anything done unless you're productive.
Right.
And have you ever heard of the productivity stool?
I think so.
I think so,
it's
too.
ringing a bell with me.
I think that was a Shauna Turner-ism.
I think she has lots of isms, doesn't she?
Yeah. Anyway, actually, if you go to smead.com/podcast, and it's episode number 127.
Right, 127.
So it's a little while back, but we talked to Shauna Turner about the three legs of a productivity stool, because you can't have a stool without three legs, of course. I mean, the classic example, three nice, even legs.
Yeah.
So, but today we're going to talk just a little bit about, we're going to have her talk, actually.
Yeah,
we're going to watch.
We're going to let her do it.
Yeah, we'll talk about the time part of
portion? Because
there's three legs.
Time and then...
Well, you have to go to smead.com/podcast, scroll down to episode 127.
Okay.
All right, so let's hear what Shauna has to say about time management as it relates to productivity.
So there are three legs to the stool, and the first one that people think of pretty easily is managing time. The first one is time. So when we talk about your time, what we're trying to understand is how you track the things that you need to show up for. So most people jump in their mind to a calendar, which is the right image to hold on to, whether it is a wall calendar where it's a month at a glance, or whether it is a sophisticated online Outlook or some Google Calendar or something like that. It's a place where you track down the things you need to show up for, such as your appointments or your meetings or picking a child up in the carpool line, places where you need to be at a specific time.
Yes.
So
now,
you always need to be aware of that.
Now, one thing that seems to be an issue occasionally is you're in the middle of doing something and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, even though something else was on your calendar. Are we going to get into that a little bit?
We are. We're going to get into that when we get into the second leg of the stool. But before you talk about the things you're doing, you really need to understand, where do I need to be when? What are my non-negotiables that are sort of set in stone? And also good to be aware of, what are the travel times I've got to take into account for those non-negotiables? If my appointment is 2 to 3, but it's a half-hour drive, I need to really be thinking that my appointment is 1:30 to 3:30.
Right. Well, let's get into some calendar creation tips, because I think everybody has a calendar of some sort, whether it be on their phone or, the good old-fashioned paper one on the wall or whatever. What are some good rules that go along with having a calendar and using it properly?
Right. So people ask me this all the time. What's the right calendar that I should be using? Should I be using a paper calendar, or should I be using a computer or a digital calendar? And really, that's not the distinction that's important. We are all different and we all resonate with different materials. Some people just really want that paper in their hands. Maybe it's a generational thing. I'm comfortable having the paper and the pen. Other people maybe really value some of the digital benefits, such as if I have lots of people on a team who are all following the same calendar, or lots of people in my family, and I want all the family members to be able to know who's where at any given time. That's one of the beauties of having the electronic calendar, because maybe my daughter can log in from school and my husband can log in from his office and see what everybody else is doing. So that it's not really the medium that matters. And to help somebody decide, I talk about how many users do you have of the calendar? Is it just you, or do you need other people to have access? Where do you use your calendar? So some people are mostly in their homes and they don't need a calendar outside of their home very often. then, for that situation, paper's terrific, And then I also try to talk to people about what is their sort of comfort level with different technologies. If someone really doesn't have a comfort level with an iPad or a computer, then they probably will do better with a paper calendar.
Right.
What really matters when you're picking the calendar is that you pick one that is two things. One, that you trust, and two, that you faithfully use.
Okay, well, that was a little bit of the leg number one.
Leg number one,
now,
yes.
if you only have one leg on a stool, you know what happens.
You're going to tip.
You're going to tip over.
You're not even going to be able to balance
So you
at all.
won't be productive just by dealing with your time. There's two other legs, and since you can't remember what they are, we're going to make you go to smee.com/podcast, scroll down, 127 episode.
Look for the nice picture of the stool.
Of the three-legged stool. Yeah, it's great for examples. So it was a great episode. So do that right now, and you'll be more productive, and you'll be stable because you'll have all three legs. We don't want to leave you up with this show just saying you're on one leg and you're trying to.
No.
So anyway, good. Well, that's it for today's show. Tomorrow we have another flashback on a topic that I think you're going to really enjoy.
Oh, I am.
But I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, good.
And then we podcast on Wednesday. Thursday we have solutions, which you're not going to tell me, right?
I'm not going to tell you.
Until the last minute, we come in here and she says, "Oh, guess what?
Here's what we're talking about."
Here's what we're talking about.
Yep.
But Friday, your favorite show.
And yours.
We always talk about on Fridays.
Blogger Roundup.
Blogger Roundup, yes. So if you have
right.
any blogs that you'd like to follow, put them in the show notes so we can go out and check it out. Yeah.
Comments.
Yeah, comments, not show notes.
Right.
Yeah, show notes would be something totally different.
Totally different that only I do.
And so hopefully you're watching this live on Facebook. We do it every day, 2 p.m. Central, or at least the days we're working. It is Columbus Day today. A lot of people have today off, post office, banks, but not us.
Right. No, we're here.
So we're here, 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. So we'll be back tomorrow for more of myOrganized.life live. Stock up on your favorite organizing products now at myOrganized.life. This is the perfect time of year to equip your office with file folders, expanding files, project organizers, and more. And introducing our new bright white folder line that coordinates with any office decor. It's easy, shop online, and it's delivered right to your office. Stock up now on your favorites with everything you need at myOrganized.life. That's myOrganized.life. myOrganized.life.